I'm Josh Gurlow. You're watching the Apartment Marketing Minute, the place to get great apartment marketing tips in 5 minutes or less. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you 3 great resources that can help you out with social media and can also help you out with productivity. So let's get started. Okay, the first resource I want to show you is called smallpdf.com. Now, why I love smallpdf.com is this. You can take a large PDF file. So let's just say somebody sends you a 17, 18 megabyte PDF file, and you need to email that over to an employee or somebody else in your organization. You can go to this website, smallpdf.com, and if you see here, there's all kinds of things you can do with PDFs, but really simple. You just click Compress PDF, and drop your file here, and it will shrink it down. So for example, I took my newsletter, which was 17 megabytes. I dropped it in here, and it compressed it down to 2.5 megabytes. Now I was able to email out that PDF file. So a really good resource, and you can see up here the other things that you can do. You can do a JPEG to a PDF. You can take a PDF and make it into a picture or a JPEG. You can do a Word document to a PDF. So I know a lot of people want to take their Word documents and actually save them as a PDF. So with this site, you can do it. You can even do an Excel document to a PDF or even a PowerPoint to a PDF. So one great resource for you. So the next resource I want to show you is called PicResize.com. Now, the reason I love this site is because I do a lot with photos. So instead of having to go to Photoshop and learn Photoshop and open it up and create the photo in there and resize it in there, I can go to this site, PicResize.com, and all I do is literally you go here, you just browse for a photo. So let me see if I can find one right now for you. Okay, here's one. You click Continue, and then here's the photo that I uploaded. And what this site allows me to do is I can actually crop my photo. So I can just literally drag around where I want to crop. So let's just say I want to crop this top part. I click Crop Selection. And then what's nice about this is you can actually make it smaller. So if you want to resize it, you can take it from 25% to 50% to 75% smaller. And then you can also add a special effect if you wanted to. So if you want to put a frame border, if you wanted to have rounded corners, and then that's it. You come down here to the bottom, you choose your format. If you want a JPEG or PNG, you can choose your quality, and then all you do is click I'm done, resize my picture, and that's it. And all you have to do is click Save to Disk, and that'll save it right to your desktop. So again, that's PicResize.com, a great website for resizing photos and cropping photos. So the last resource that I want to show you is called photodune.net. And let me just kind of go back to the homepage of this really quick. This is what it looks like, photodune.net. And why I like photodune.net is it's because it's one of the cheapest resources for good stock images. So if you are doing a lot of social media stuff with your own website, and you more than likely you're going to be utilizing images and a lot of them. So this site, you can get some great images, and they're really, really cheap. So for example, I'm going to go happy, just see what comes up for happy. And you can kind of see some of the images. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are kind of cheesy, but there are some good ones here. Like for example, I kind of like this one right here. It's a little bit out the box. It definitely stands out. But here's the image, and what's nice about photodune.net is if you look over here to the right-hand side, you can see all the different sizes you can get this photo in, but it's really, really cheap. So for example, if you're using this on social media such as Facebook, all you need is a small image, and it's only going to cost you $1. That's awesome. Now, if you're using it on something like your website or even in a video, maybe you need a large size image, and that's only going to cost you $5 for the image. So again, a really good stock imagery resource. That's it for this episode of the Apartment Marketing Minute. If you like this episode, please share it with all your friends. I'm Josh Gurlow. See you next time.